This is Indian street food. Welcome to my channel. Today we are in India's very own Manchester, Ahmedabad, India. And I'm gonna show you guys a curry like you have never seen before. Let's get started. There was this food stall which was serving this giant-sized kadai curry. You can see the smoke coming out of it. The base of the kadai was almost charred black. It looked really interesting. I had to go up to the stall and find out how they made their curry. Here you can see the huge kadai they were using. They had an entire setup just for making the curry. First we got a close-up of them putting ghee in the kadai. Then they put this huge chunk of ginger and garlic and started smashing it. Now they added some chopped onions and started sauteing them. The onions were freshly chopped right in front of you. They were adding these small chunks of tomato. This was a really unique thing. We also saw them add a lot of cilantro or coriander leaves and then some green chilies. Now it was time to add the star of the show, the chicken. This chicken was not cut into pieces. It was one big piece. You could see it sizzle as soon as it hit the hot pan. Along with that, they put a scoop of yogurt or curd. Now they put the lid on and let the chicken cook in its juices. After a few minutes, it was time to add the secret ingredient, the magic of the street, which would make this curry so special. That ingredient was none other than the bun or the bread. They put 2 whole breads right into the kadai. Yes, you heard me right, 2 whole breads. And then they added some water, maybe about half a cup or so, and stirred it all together. The next step was to prepare the masala or spice mix. For this, they took some dry red chilies, some cumin seeds, some fennel, some turmeric powder, some coriander powder, some garam masala, and some salt. And now they started to mix it all together. Now it was time to add the masala to the curry. They added it little by little and mixed it all in. The curry started to bubble and sizzle. It was looking amazing. At this point, they added some kasuri methi, which is dried fenugreek leaves. This is a very common ingredient in Gujarati cuisine. They used it a lot. Now they started to mix it all together, and after a few minutes they turned off the gas. It was ready to be served. Now we will see how it tastes, but first let's take a closer look at what went into this dish. We start with some chopped onions. These onions were really fresh and crispy. Then we have some chopped tomatoes. These tomatoes were juicy and vibrant. Next, we have the star of the show, the chicken piece. It looks succulent and well marinated. We also have some cilantro or coriander leaves. They bring a nice fresh flavor to the dish. Some green chilies for heat. Now we have a spoonful of ghee or clarified butter. This adds a rich and creamy texture to the dish. Now we have a dollop of yogurt or curd. It adds a nice tanginess to balance out the flavors. And finally, we have the spices. These spices include things like turmeric powder, cumin, coriander, garam masala, and chili powder. They add a depth of flavor and warmth to the curry. Here is our finished dish. It looks amazing. I am really excited to try it. I think it will taste great. They added a few mint leaves and some chopped onions on top for garnish. Now let's dig in. Here is the moment of truth. We are about to take the first bite. The colors look really good. The presentation is beautiful. It smells delicious. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my goodness, this curry is unreal. The flavors are so good. It's spicy, it's tangy, it's creamy. The chicken is so tender and juicy. The bun is soft and fluffy. It's like a cloud. It's one of the best curries I've ever tasted. I am in love with this dish. This was definitely a curry like I'd never seen before. I'm so glad I got to try it. If you're ever in Ahmedabad, I highly recommend checking out this spot. Now let's take a closer look at the ingredients and see how they make this dish so special. Starting with the chicken. The chicken is so tender and juicy, it just falls apart. The reason for this is that they cook it in its own juices. By doing this, they lock in all the moisture and create a rich, flavorful gravy. The chicken is also marinated beforehand. This helps to tenderize it even more and add flavor. Next, we have the masala. The masala is a blend of spices that really brings out the flavor of the dish. It includes things like turmeric powder, cumin, coriander, garam masala, and chili powder. The spices are toasted and ground fresh. This helps to release their essential oils and create a deep, rich flavor. Next, we have the bun or bread. The bun is soft and fluffy. It's like a cloud. They add 2 whole buns to the curry and let them soak up all the juices. This creates a nice thick gravy that coats the chicken and spices. It also adds a nice texture to the dish. Next, we have the yogurt or curd. The yogurt adds a nice tanginess to balance out the flavors of the dish. It also helps to cool down the spiciness of the curry. Overall, the dish is a perfect example of how simple ingredients can come together to create something truly special. The flavors are a perfect balance of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy. The chicken is tender and juicy. The bun is soft and fluffy. The yogurt adds a nice tanginess to balance out the flavors. If you're ever in Ahmedabad, I highly recommend checking out this spot. You will not be disappointed. While walking through the streets of Ahmedabad, we came across this colorful and vibrant street. There were lots of people around. There was a great vibe and energy. We could feel the excitement and enthusiasm of the crowd. It was a really lively atmosphere. There were lots of food stalls and carts on the street. One of them was selling samosas, kachoris, and other snacks. Another one was selling sweet treats like jalebis and laddus. There were also some clothing and accessory vendors. As we walked further down the street, we could hear the sound of drums and cymbals in the distance. It was a really nice and pleasant melody. It made us want to dance and celebrate. There were lots of shops and businesses along the street. Many of them were family owned and operated. The owners were friendly and welcoming. They had been running their businesses for many years and had a loyal customer base. There were also some historical landmarks on the street. These included old temples and mosques. The landmarks were beautiful and well maintained. They were a reminder of the rich history and culture of Ahmedabad. Overall, the street was a great place to experience the local culture and cuisine. We loved the lively atmosphere and the friendly people. It was a memorable experience that we will never forget. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of exciting street food adventures planned for you guys. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.